How do I make real friends after 60 when it feels like everybody already has their people? You can make genuine friendships after 60, but I think the first thing that you have to stop believing is that everybody else's circle is already closed. Welcome to Questions with Lexi. These are questions that women our age are asking every single day, and we're going to talk about them one question at a time. So let's get into the question. Why making friendships can feel harder? I think part of the reason is that friendship used to happen almost automatically. Think about it. When we were younger, we had school, then maybe college. We had jobs. Our children had school activities, sports, birthday parties. We had neighbors we saw all the time. We were constantly being put into situations where we saw the same people over and over again. And somewhere along the way, some of those people became our friends. But as we get older, some of those built-in opportunities, they seem to disappear. So now friendship may require something from us that it didn't require quite as much before. Intention. And there are three things I think can make a real difference. One, stop assuming that everybody's circle is already closed. You meet somebody you like, and maybe she already has girlfriends. She's known, like for 20 years, like myself. Maybe they travel together. Maybe they have lunch every Thursday. Maybe they have a group chat that's been going since 2009. That doesn't mean there isn't room for you. Doesn't mean that at all. Someone having close friendships already doesn't mean they're finished making meaningful connections. Doesn't mean that at all. And sometimes we reject ourselves before anybody else ever has the opportunity to accept us, right? We think, she already has her people. They probably don't need another friend. I'd feel like the outsider. But you don't know that, beloved. You don't know that. Don't close the door for somebody else before they've even had the chance to open it. Don't close that door. Number 2, put yourself where connection can happen more than once, right? And that doesn't simply mean getting out more. Doesn't mean that. You can go out every single day and never develop a genuine friendship. Friendships need an opportunity to grow. And one of the easiest ways for that to happen is through repeated connection. Maybe it's a class. Maybe it's volunteering. Maybe it's church. Maybe it's a walking group or a book club, a hobby group, or some other place where, you're likely to see the same people again and again. Because the first conversation may only be, "Hi, how are you?" The second time you remember something she told you. The third time you discover that you have something in common, that you both have something in common or a mutual interest. And eventually somebody says, "Would you like to grab lunch sometime? Or would you like to go out for a cup of coffee?" Genuine friendship usually isn't created in one big magical moment. It's built in small moments that keep happening. And 3, look for a reciprocity, not just chemistry. Now, this one is important because chemistry can make us think we found a genuine friendship before we've actually had time to build one. You can meet somebody and immediately click. Been there, done that. You laugh at the same things, you can talk for hours, you have plenty in common, and that's wonderful. But chemistry alone doesn't make a genuine friendship. Ask me how I know. Reciprocity does. So, pay attention. Are you always the one calling? Are you always checking in? Are you always making the plans? Are you always listening? Are you always showing up when she needs somebody, but somehow she disappears when you need the same thing? That may be a connection, but it isn't necessarily a genuine friendship, because friendship requires two people to participate in the relationship. It requires two people. Now, everything doesn't have to be exactly 50-50 every single day. Not saying that. Life happens. Sometimes one friend needs more support than the other. That's okay. But over time, there should be a feeling of, I care about you and you care about me. I show up for you and you show up for me. That's reciprocity. So what I've come to understand as I've gotten older, I've realized that I don't need a large circle to have meaningful friendships. I'd rather have a few genuine connections than a room full of people I can't really count on. And making new friendships doesn't erase the old ones. There is room in our lives for decades, right? And people we haven't met yet. So, I want you to think about this. Your next good friend, may be someone you don't even know today. So, here's the takeaway. Don't try to make 5 new friends this week. Start smaller. Think about one person you've enjoyed talking to. Someone you've met recently, someone you see regularly, someone you've, thought, I really like her. And make one small move toward getting to know that person better. Send the text. Continue the conversation. Ask if she'd like to have lunch. Give the friendship an opportunity to just begin. And here's my question for you. What's been the hardest part about making and maintaining genuine friendships for you? Tell me in the comments, because I have a feeling that we're going to have a lot to talk about with this one. I'll see you in the next conversation or the next Question with Lexi. Love you plenty.